So I've heard this quote before, and somebody else shared it with me recently, and they pick and choose certain quotes from Bruce Lee, and they try to use it to justify, you know, certain things that they do, and I think it's bullshit when people do that. They just choose one little phrase to try to summarize it, to try to say that Bruce Lee agrees with what they do, and I think that's bullshit. But anyway, I don't know exactly how the quote goes, but it's something in the terms of, Bruce Lee says something, they're saying that Bruce Lee says something in regards to, I don't fear the man that practices 10,000 techniques. I fear the man that practices one technique 10,000 times. Alright, so my response to that is that I don't fear man, or I have no fear. Why even have fear? Simply, you just don't have fear. No matter if the person trains in thousands of techniques, or no matter if he trains in one technique, you just don't have fear. And you just live your life and be in meditation and don't think. And really, when he was in one of his interviews, which one of the very few interviews that he ever participated in, he said that. He said, I have no fear. When the person's in front of me, I don't have fear. I have no fear. I don't understand why people don't quote that one, but they quote this other stupid one to try to make it seem like, that he believed in specializing in one thing, and it's just a bunch of nonsense. Because Bruce Lee clearly didn't believe in specializing in just one thing, because that's why he started to learn so many different things. Started off with this Wing Chun system, and then got into learning some kicking techniques with Chuck Norris, learning the nunchucks and the weapons training with Danny Insano, learning boxing techniques, studying the Western boxing, learning from Muhammad Ali, right? Learning about Muhammad Ali's footwork, learning about studying fencing, studying just a bunch of different ways to better what he did. And clearly he wasn't just about just doing one thing, but yes, he was focused on promoting more of the practical side of the martial arts, and kind of stepping away from all that fancy stuff, and pretty much being proficient in what actually does work for survival situations. That's what he wanted to focus on. And that if he did say that quote, I'm not even sure if he did, but if he did say that quote, then it's being misused to try to justify another person's misunderstanding of the martial arts. But Bruce was somebody that learned from a lot of different people, and he integrated a lot of different teachings within his own way. And pretty much people should not be focusing on that quote, but they should be focusing on more of not having fear. The fear shouldn't even be there. Why in the hell would somebody that's reached a high level of martial arts expression fear anybody? You don't have fear. Doesn't matter if the person trains in 10,000 techniques. Doesn't matter if he trains in one technique. Doesn't matter if he has a sword, a knife, a gun, or whatever. The fear is just not there. And that's the highest level.